G'day guys, welcome to the review between Geelong and Hawthorn. MCG, Easter Monday, round 5. It was Hawthorn prevailing by 12 points in the end in what was quite an arm wrestle of a match. And these games, they always come through with the goods. There's only been probably a couple of games that have probably been, some blowouts over the last I don't know, almost 15 years now, really. Definitely been, a long time since the rivalry's been ignited. But it was, Hawthorn getting the job done today. I was at the game today, so extra painful to come home with the loss. And, Hawthorn, unfortunately for Cats fans, too good in the end from start to finish, really. But, it's definitely an opportunity gone ruining, that we will rue. Clearly, based off of scoring shots alone, tells a fair bit of the tale. I think, there's only like a differential of 3, but the difference in this game was one team took their chances, while the other team didn't. So that's about all there is to this one. But here I am reviewing how that all happened, why that all happened, and having a good old chat about it. So Hawthorn started off the game and they kicked 3 goals inside 5 minutes before Geelong even touched the footy. So I think if you didn't think Hawthorn were going to come out breathing fire with the week that they've had and the loss that they had, don't know what you're doing. Credit to the Hawks, obviously, getting their hands on the footy. We simply couldn't get our hands on the footy early, and every opportunity they had, they pretty much took. And conversely, on the other side of the equation, when we went up forward and tried to take our chances, we weren't able to execute. And this was a case of one team executed far better than the other side. And once again, you can look at last week's game, half glass empty or half glass full for the Cats, where we beat the Lions by 10 points. If Cam Rayner kicks that goal, makes it 4 points or whatever it was, or 3 points at the time, then, who knows? It's pretty much 50-50 game from there. But, Geelong need to sort out their conversion or where they're having their shots from, because we had a lot of shots wide today, and a lot of long shots, which is, credit to Hawthorn's defending, but also we've got to be better in terms of, moving the ball and putting it in the right spot, which is 15 to 30 metres out from goal. Stuff kicking into the pocket, impossible pockets, and from 55, you're not going to kick those every day of the week. So it's credit to Hawthorn's defensive mechanisms, but we had our chances in the first term, but Hawthorn, they had 8 shots, which is a fair bit. You kick 1 goal 4, you got to kick at least 2 or 3 there. We didn't obviously convert there. Much better in the second and third term. Obviously, our most impressive football, and essentially when we had most of our momentum, so I suppose, throughout the game. But then it definitely dissipated late. But what we did well is we started to get our hands on the footy. That's always a good start, to get your hands on the ball. Our pressure was right up, and really good transition, and centre stoppage sort of prominence, giving our forwards some really good looks. And we looked pretty good at times. Definitely going, moving forward, and our marking capabilities were sort of improving as the game went on. I'm happy when we're applying lots of pressure and move the ball quickly. And I do love that we move the ball on much more quickly than we used to, adapting to the modern game, and finding a way that way. But it's the first quarter and last quarter for mine where the game's won and lost, really. When Hawthorn kicking 3 goals in the first 5 minutes, we couldn't get our hands on the footy. So they kicked the first goal. All right, cool. Okay, cool. Let's let's get the next clearance, and all right, another goal goes through. Cool. All right. Well, now we've really got to be defensively minded. At least try and halve this, and they get another one. And I mean, you're screwed. You're screwed when Dylan Moore kicks 4 on you. Like, solid player and definitely improving. I think he's been marked elite in some statistics and categories, but yeah, he's yeah. I wouldn't say he's the type of bloke that you want kicking 4 on you. But anyway, I've seen him play a little bit and definitely doesn't mind a goal. So yeah, I mean, he's improving. And yeah, we definitely got a lot of work to do. Yeah, that last quarter was just once again probably what lost it for us. I reckon was just our inability to, when we had the momentum, we had the ball in our half for a good 7 to 10 minutes towards the end of that third term. Whilst we had knocked out 5 on the board, we probably could have got 7 or 8 with the forward half time and forward half sort of differential and just general, dominance in that area. We just couldn't get a score on the board. It was so frustrating. I'm like, we need to be 4-5 goals up here at 3/4 time because we've had it on our half. Hawthorn are going to get it on their terms at some stage in the final term, and only 2 goals up doesn't leave much to be desired. And you look at Hawthorn, 4 goals for them. We kick 4 points. You lose by a couple of goals in the end, and Mitch Lewis. I don't know if it was a matter of cheating out the back or if we were just absolutely. It looks great when it comes off and a Stewart or a DeConing, moves the ball forward and goes down the end for a goal. Then Lewis looks stupid, but that's sometimes the risk you take, and sometimes that's the difference between winning and losing, and you got to take lots of risks. But I don't feel like we should have been in a position where we were scrapping and fighting and having to take these crazy risks. We fumbled a lot in the last quarter. Hawthorn's pressure lifted through the roof, like incredible effort. I don't want to take anything away from them. This is obviously more focused on Geelong and what they did well and what they didn't do well. But what we didn't do well is we didn't handle the heat. We didn't handle the moment we failed on the big stage to a side that I don't really know where they sit. I think a lot of people thought they were bottom 4 going in. I don't know if they're bottom 6. I don't know if they're bottom of the top 8. I don't know where they sit. They're going to be inconsistent because they're pretty young. And, reflecting on how we're playing and where we sort of sit, we were what were we? What were we? We were 3-1 going sort of into the game. Looking at all those wins, we've only been in front a quarter time once. We would level it with the Lions last week, but we've got to get off to some better starts, and we can't be giving up 5-goal first quarters. That's un-Geelong like. It's just like really disappointing sort of way to start the game. You just knew they were going to come out firing. I mean, it's all good and one thing knowing it, actually doing something about it, but I don't know where we're at sometimes. Before going into this game, you think, okay, yeah, Geelong at their best seemed to be close to that top 4, top 6 at worst. Playing what we believe to be a bottom 4, bottom 6 side, but they're not currently because of their ladder position early in the season with a few early wins. You think, well, surely Geelong can get the job done. Not to be. Every game is up for grabs. Can't take any game for granted, really. But yeah, we had chances in the last quarter. You kick 4 points, you kick a couple of goals, you might pinch a win. I definitely felt for large periods of the game we had it in our control, and we definitely had the chance to put the game away. We just didn't. Again, with inaccurate kicking, you got 21 scoring shots here to 14, and just bad kicking's bad football. We just had, even though we've got 25 scores, we probably had 30, 31 shots. So we had lots of shots on goal. We just didn't make them count. And Hawthorn, they were so opportunistic. They were, we're seeing teams that are winning and they're accurate and they find a way to win. And yeah, this is another example of that. But yeah, Hawthorn's pressure lifted. They were excellent at the ground ball early. They were excellent at the ground ball late. During those middle patches, we were able to sort of get that ground ball and post clearance, contest the ball. We were really prominent at, but yeah, we just got tired towards the end, and a goal got too hard, and the Hawks found a way. So yeah, it's just gut-wrenching football sometimes. Hawks had more of the ball. We had plenty of supply. 54 inside 50s, and they had 47 entries for 14 goals, which is crazy. Yeah, I mean, when we did get inside 50, it was good. And obviously, they had their ruckman down and out with that shoulder injury. And I felt like, yeah, we could have probably made them, pay a bit more. But yeah, we won the clearance count just. I suppose this is probably, losing contested possession by 26 is probably the disappointing element of this game. And yeah, Hawthorn were tougher, harder for longer. 26 is quite a staggering amount, actually, to lose by it. And we still nearly won the game. We haven't prided ourselves probably winning contested ball every game, but we've sort of come close. And this bit I was super disappointed. And we had 18 marks inside 50 and kicked 11. And yeah, we just missed so many shots. Some were pretty wide and tough, and that was credit to Hawthorn's defence. But they took, and I've lost my bearings here. They took just 5, and we were towering them in the air, but just they tore us apart at the ground level. I mean, when you look like that, Hawthorn in front for majority of the game, really, and it actually felt like we were in control longer than that, even though Hawthorn were in front on the scoreboard. But yeah, we out-tackled, which is at least pleasing to see. And yeah, we did a lot of the hard stuff, as you can see there, but yeah, not quite good enough. For the votes, alrighty. So I'll give 3 to Tom Stewart. He had 27, 5 marks, 3 tackles, gained nearly 500 metres. I thought, he was just an absolute... he was just absolutely fantastic down back. He was repelling everything, and he... single-handedly kept us in it at times and probably stopped many a goal and forays forward. And he just attacks the ball so well. So I'll give Stewart 3. I'll just check if there's anyone else for 2 that I can think of. But yeah, I'll go 2 for Joel. He got 26, couple of marks, 10 tackles. Tentacles, he was brilliant there, and really good in the stoppages. From 71% game times, quite staggering. So yeah, Joel had a red hot crack, which is really nice. Gave it a really red hot go, but unfortunately not enough to get us over the line. And I'll give the 1 vote to Tommy Hawkins, who was really good at times, but so frustrating other times, giving away silly 50-metre penalties in the crucial moments, dying moments of the game. But yeah, anyway, he had 9 touches, kicked 3 goals, 2. Could have had a big day. 6 marks, couple tackles. Did he have 7 clearances? That can't be him. That's definitely not him. That'll be Petrick Dangerfield. And I've lost where Tommy's actually at. 3 goals, 2. 6 hit-outs, of course. So yeah, those are my votes for the game. Tommy was obviously converting pretty well up forward, and a real presence. Got on the lead a fair bit. Took a fair few marks on the deck, as he loves sliding to the ground. Blitzarves was pretty solid. Stupid 50 right at the end. I don't know what he was thinking. I don't think he was. But he had 13 touches. Did a bit of ruck work, a lot of tackles, which was good. Smith missed a couple of chances that he'd like to probably have back again. 23 touches. Pretty solid, 8 marks. He usually runs around the ground a fair bit. And nearly 600 metres gained. So yeah, he always gets a bit going on with that leg. Duncan was solid, 25 and 7 marks. Yeah, once again, not too bad for Mitch. Hopefully we can get him back into the swing of things. Get him tidied up with the ball use and that kind of stuff. I missed Stengel, who kicked 3. He was good. 15 touches. 3 goals. A real threat up forward. And a player we've been, sort of crying out for. So he did a great job today. Parfit got 20 touches, got a few marks next to his name as well. Always does a few tackles. Jeremy Cameron had an absolute bath earlier, given by James Sicily, who took 9 marks in the first quarter. It's unheard of. I just couldn't believe how badly beaten he got. But he somehow ended up with 6 marks. I think. Yep, that's 6 marks for Cameron. So, I mean, he was a solid presence up forward. He still ended up with 3, which is still a good return. But, yeah, he just allowed Sicily just to beat him in all these one-on-one contests, which, sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. Tui was handy running off halfback. He got 22. Atkins was pretty solid for halfback. He got the 16 touches. Paddy kicked a goal. It was a crazy play on Mark. They rested him a bit more forward. I think, yeah, probably a bit of an injury, but yeah, he still got 7 clearances and was still, reasonably okay without being at his absolute best. Myers got 16. He's just so frustrating with the ball. Sometimes he just turns it over unnecessarily, and he nearly kicks a goal and then he fumbles it right at the crucial moment. And yeah, he just does some silly things sometimes. So yeah, he's a frustrating player. I don't know. Guthrie got a bit of the ball. I think he played a bit of a corky with late in the game, but yeah, he got 20 touches. Stanley's game was good. I felt him in the ruck was quite prolific. 5 clearances, really good as well. 13 touches. O'Connor got 10 touches. He tagged Mitchell. Let's see how Mitchell went. Probably got 30. I think he got 33. So, don't know what that means, but he's not tagging well if he is tagging. So yeah, and he's not a midfielder, so I wouldn't even bother. That's a very interesting stat. I wouldn't even bother with him tagging because he's not really doing much damage and he's not stopping the bloke, so I don't know what he's doing. Anyway, there's definitely more guys that could go through the midfield that is not O'Connor. Put O'Connor down back. That's where he's played his best footy. Put him where he belongs. Holmes kicked a goal, 15 touches. Again, yeah, a decent game. I've seen better games, but he'll be better for the run. Close, I felt like he was a bit quiet. He did some good things, but yeah, probably not his best game of all time. 4 tackles, but yeah, I mean, he definitely wasn't our worst player. But yeah, again, we just had a lot of players that had so-so games, and that's kind of what you get, I guess. Buse went off injured, I'm pretty sure. We had 8 touches, a little bit of run and carry from the back line, which he loves to do, a few tackles as well. DeConing was pretty quiet. Looked like he went off the concussion protocol, but I think he was okay in the end. Yeah, obviously needs to do some work on that one-on-one contest, but that'll come in time. Jack Henry, I think he went off injured as well, but yeah, he had 8 touches and didn't do a lot. Cole Jasny came on as a sub, very interesting sub. Maybe they knew something we didn't. But yeah, look, he kicked down the corridor a little bit. Dalehouse, very, very quiet. Minus 24 metres, which is unbelievable. He just had one of those, what you'd call probably stinkers. Had some decent games, obviously, throughout the year. But yeah, 1 kick on the day with 9 handballs. Great the Hawthorn's pressure and inability to not allow him to play the way he wanted to, but yeah, got to be better than that. Yeah, did I miss anyone there? I have been prone to skipping players here and there, but I reckon I've gotten through most of it. That's looking pretty good to me. All right, good deal. So let's have a bit of a look at next week. I believe we got the North Melbourne Kangaroos next week. We do. We've got North Melbourne. This one's going to be at Blundstone Arena. North will have to win a game soon. And last time it was a real struggle. I think we won by 20 points and fell over the line, really. But, oh, yeah, just some averages. No worries. Yeah, it's going to be very tough, though. It's probably going to be very cold down there, too. Tassie, we always play dumb football. Well, not dumb football. We never seem to play our best on Sundays. I don't know what it is, but we'd almost just rather be tucked into bed. But as we said, 20 points last time, 30 points last time, 33 the time before that. So you suspect it will be, well, it's clearly going to be within that under 40 points either side. So yeah, it's going to be another probably close game. It's going to be another ugly game, no doubt. We never play clinical football against North Melbourne. They seem to find a way to stay close somehow, even though we're supposedly a top 4 side. But I don't know where we are. We're 3-2. What I do know is we're 3-2 right now, sitting on the ladder, probably near the bottom of the 8. Snuck into so only by a percentage really are we 7th. So yeah, look, there's definitely lots of work to do. We've lost to Sydney and Hawthorn, some of our all-time modern-day rivalries. Wins to Essendon, Collingwood, and Brisbane, which is probably our only decent win. But yeah, we've definitely got lots of work to do. yeah, our best is really good to watch, but we're not seeing that enough. So, yeah, there's some changes to be made for sure. As far as players coming back, well, I don't really think it's much to do with personnel, more so just with general application, but oh well. The Hawks, got the job done today. 12-point winners in the end. So, Cats, not without their chances. Definitely could have improved with the contested ball. Definitely could, sort out their entry inside 50 and their connection between, midfield, forward line. Had some good portions there of coming back, getting that field position, ensuring, getting that ground ball, and putting the Hawks defence under pressure. But, we just couldn't get our bang for buck. And, exemplified in the final score. So, that's all from me, guys. So Hawks get the job done. 12-point winners today for Easter Monday. And that's pretty much it for the review. So, we've got North Melbourne next week. And hopefully we can get back on the winners list. So, there you go. That's all from me, guys. If you haven't already, click subscribe and also the like button. And appreciate you guys, joining in for the journey and listening in to me rant about the Cats and see me very emotional, either way, really, whether we win or lose. But anyway, that's it from me. Thanks for sticking around, guys. I'll see you on the next video.